passive voice. Passive voice. Passive what?
Voice.
Any verb in English, sometimes it is an active voice. Sometimes it is what? An active voice. Active voice. Sometimes it is a passive voice. Passive voice. When can I say this is an active voice? And when can I say this is passive voice? When can we say this is an active voice? كان نقول ده من المعلوم. And when can we say this is passive voice? كان نقول ده من المجهول. We say the sentence is in the active voice when we know its subject. When we know its subject. When the subject is known to us, we say this is an active voice. For example, Tom planted trees. Tom planted what? Trees. Tom planted trees. Is it an active voice or passive voice? This sentence is in the active voice or passive voice?
Active.
Why it is an active voice?
Non-subject.
Because we know the subject. We know the subject of the action. We know the subject of the action. If I ask you, who did plant trees? Who did plant trees? Tom. You can answer me, Tom. When I ask you, who did plant trees, you can answer me, Tom. Tom is what? Is the subject of the action. So when we know the subject of the action, we say this is an active voice. Another example. We have written the notes. We have written the notes. We have written the notes. Is it an active voice or passive voice? Is it an active voice or passive voice? Active voice, why? Because we know the subject. The subject is we. So the subject of this sentence is Tom. The subject of this sentence is the pronoun we. So these sentences are in the active voice. Why? Because we know their subject. But sometimes we don't know the subject of the action. We don't know the subject of the action. When we don't know the subject of the action, we say this is passive voice. Tom planted trees. So when I say trees, were planted. Trees were what? Were planted. Sometimes it is possible to say trees are planted by Tom. By what? By Tom. So when I say trees were planted, is it an active voice or passive voice?
Passive voice.
Why? Because we don't know the subject. The subject is unknown to us. But sometimes, أحيانا, we are interested in knowing the subject of the action. We are interested in knowing the doer of the action. We are interested in knowing the agent of the action. Agent, subject, doer. Agent, subject, doer. Agent, subject, doer. Sometimes we are interested. أحيانا نكون محتاجين نعرف who did the action. من الذي فعل الفعل. Say for example, if I have come and I have found that this door has been broken. لو أنا جيت لقيت الباب ده كسر. I would like to know the subject of the action. I would like to know the doer of the action. I would like to know the agent of the action. So I might ask you a question. Who did break the door? Who did break the door? You can answer me. Tom broke the door. Or the door was broken by Tom. You can answer me. Tom broke the door, or the door was broken by Tom. So when you say to me, Tom broke the door, the subject has become known to me. الفعل أصبح معروف بالنسبة لي. أو the door was broken by Tom. The subject has become known to me. أصبح الفاعل معروف بالنسبة لي. Say for example, I would like to punish him. أنا عاوز أعاقبه. Or her, punish him or her. I would like to kill him or her, compensate us. أنا عاوز أخليه مثلا شنو؟ يعوضنا. Because sometimes we are interested in knowing the agent of the action. Sometimes we are interested in knowing the doer of the action. Sometimes we are interested in knowing the subject of the action. So we write what? By. By Tom. By Tom. If you come across this word by, there is a subject after it, معناها sentence دي شنو عبارة عن passive voice. We have written the notes. We have written the notes. We say the notes have been written. The notes have been written. The notes have been written. Have been what? Written. By what? By what? By us. By what? By us. So now take a look at the two examples. Two examples. Tom planted trees. Is it an active voice or passive voice? ما قاعد اسمعكم. Is it an active voice or passive voice? Why? Because we know the subject of the action, the subject is Tom. But when I say trees were planted, trees were planted, is it an active voice or passive voice? Why? Because we don't know the subject. We have written the notes. Is it an active voice or passive voice? Active voice. Why? Because we know the subject. The subject is we. But when I say the notes have been written, is it an active voice or passive voice? Passive voice. So to change from an active voice into passive voice, there are 3 steps have to be taken. عشان أنا أحول من مبني للمعلوم المبني للمجهول في 3 أشياء بعملها. 1. omit the active subject. Omit the active subject. Omit the active subject. Omit the active subject. نحذف الفاعل المبني بتاع المبني للمعلوم. 2. use a helping verb. Use a helping verb suitable to the time of the sentence in the in the active voice. استخدم دائما فعل مساعد يكون مناسب ملائم مع زمن الجملة في الactive voice. Tom planted trees. Planted. What is it? Past simple case. Past simple case. A helping verb هنا منو؟ where indicates the past بشبه الماضي. Okay? وليه استخدمنا where؟ لأنه تريد بلورال جمع. We have written the notes. الجملة دي present perfect. Have written present perfect. The notes have. Present present. Past past. هنا الباص منو؟ بلان. هنا الهيلبينج فيرب. الباص هو منو؟ where. Suitable to the time of the active tense. وبيكون مناسب دائما مع الزمن بتاع الاكتف تنس. إذا present الفعل المساعد لازم يكون في present. إذا past الفعل المساعد لازم يكون شنو؟ in the past. انتوا كلامنا تختلف في شنو؟ هنا قلنا trees أو Tom planted trees. planted دي عبارة عن شنو؟ past simple tense. لازم الفعل المساعد يكون شنو؟ مناسب مع الباص. It is where. where the past ولا ما past؟ We have written the notes. The notes have been written. هنا present perfect لازم تكون هنا شنو؟ present. الحاجة الثالثة we put the active object in the beginning of the passive sentence. We always begin with the object of the active tense. دائما بنبدأ بالobject بالمفعول بتاع الactive tense. Tom planted trees. الobject هنا منو؟ trees. بدينا بنقول احنا trees. We have written the notes. الobject notes. بدينا منو؟ إذا 3 steps have to be taken. 3 خطوات. 1. omit the active subject. Omit the active subject. Omit the active subject. Omit the active subject. Use a helping verb. Use what? Use what? Suitable to the time of the active tense. Use a helping verb suitable مناسب to the time للزمن of the active tense. لزمن الفعل في شنو؟ في الجملة المبنية للمعلوم. ثلاثة we begin with the object. We begin with what? Object. وأصلا الباسيف فويس هو عبارة عن شنو القاعدة العامة الجنرال رول عبارة عن helping verb helping what? verb plus past participle plus what? عبارة عن helping verb plus what؟ القاعدة العامة. هنا عندنا انه trees were planted. were helping verb planted past participle. The notes have been taken. have been what? taken. have عبارة عن helping verb زائد past participle being written. اوكي؟ طيب انا هذا البداية بتاعتي. When can I say this is an active voice? ارفع صوتنا عشان انا اسمع. When do we say that this is an active voice?
When we know the subject.
When we know the
Subject.
when we know the
Subject.
When can I say this is passive voice? When we don't know the subject. When we don't know the subject. To change from an active voice into passive, what do we do? First, we omit
The
active subject. We omit
The active subject.
we omit
The active subject.
then
Active.
use a helping verb suitable to the time of the active tense. Use the helping verb suitable to the time of the active tense. Use a helping verb suitable to the time of the active tense. Then we begin with the we begin with
Object.
we begin with
Object.
we begin with
Object.
this is active voice. And this is what? Passive voice. We have present simple tense. Present what? The sentence is in the present simple tense. Now we would like to change this sentence into passive voice. We begin with,
Object.
we use the object in the beginning of our sentence. Then we use a helping verb. We use what?
Helping verb.
We use what?
Helping verb.
Suitable to the time of the active tense. We use the auxiliaries am, or is, or are, plus past participle. Plus what? Plus what? We begin with,
Object.
then we use or plus past. Then نستخدم am with or because the sentence is in the present. وam is or عبارة عن شنو؟ present. Okay? Alright? Take for example, Ali takes the table. Ali takes what?
The table.
Ali takes what?
The table.
Ali takes the?
Table.
Is it an active voice or passive voice?
Active.
That's not how you start. Is it an active voice or passive voice?
Active voice.
Why?
Because we
Because we know the
know
subject. The subject is?
I.
Then the tense is? Case. Present? Present? Present?
Simple.
Then the object is?
The table.
We begin with?
The table.
The table. Is that? We begin with? The table. The table. Is it singular or plural?
Singular.
ويبقى للفيرب agreement في الحصة الماضية. Is it singular or plural?
Singular.
We use what? Am or is or are.
Is.
The table is. Then we use the past participle of the verb take. The table is taken by Ali. By what? By Ali. The table is taken by Ali. So this sentence is in the active or passive? Passive. Because this sentence is in the okay? Ali takes the tables. Ali takes the tables. Ali takes the tables. Is it an active voice or passive voice? Active voice. What is the subject of this sentence? Ali. What is the tense? Takes. What is the object? The tables. The tables. Is it an active voice or passive voice? Now we want to change it into passive voice. What do we begin with? Object. We begin with object. The object is the tables. The tables. The tables. Is it singular or plural? We use what? Am or is or are?
Are.
Are. The tables
Are.
are what?
Taken.
Taken. By Ali. By what? By Ali. The tables are taken by Ali. So when I say the tables are taken by Ali, is it an active voice or passive voice?
Passive.
Why?
Because.
Okay. Ali asks me. Ali asks me. Is it an active voice or passive voice?
Active.
The subject is,
Ali.
then the tense is
Ask.
asks. The object is me. So we say, we begin with the object. Okay? We say, I. Me, I am asked by Ali. I am asked by what?
Ali.
by Ali. I am asked. إذا أنا أستخدم am بتين لما يكون الأوبجكت بتاعي منه me. أستخدم is بتين لما يكون singular. أستخدم are بتين لما يكون شنو plural. alright. Okay. حول جمل حولها لباس voice. The teacher teaches the lesson.
The lesson.
كل واحد بصوت واحد كلنا. The teacher teaches the lesson. The lesson is taught. The teacher teaches the lessons. The lessons are taught. Ali punishes me. I am punished. I am. Ali punishes me. I am punished. The mechanic repairs the car. The mechanic repairs the car. The car is repaired. The mechanic repairs the cars. The cars are repaired. I take the medicine. The medicine is taken. Medicine uncountable now. So we have to use is. طيب انا دلوقتي بقى اجيب واحد على حلو عشان احل المثال ده احول اليه لباس فورس. هو فيو. ركز معايا. I drink tea. I drink tea. I drink tea. I would like to change this sentence into passive voice. I drink tea. I the subject. I the subject. I the subject. Drink the verb. الأوبجكت منه tea. I drink tea. فدي جملة مبنية للمعلوم. I drink tea. عاوز أحولها لباسف فويس أنا. هبدأ بالأوبجكت. I subject. Drink verb. Tea object. هنبدأ بمعنى إحنا. Tea. Yes. We say. Tea. Tea. Am or is or are. Tea uncountable noun. Tea is drunk. Tea is what? Is drunk. أنا دائما الخطأ اللي بيقع فيه الطلبة بقول له I drink tea هو بيقول the tea. إذا هل tea معرف ولا غير معرف؟ أنا لما أقول I drink tea is it definite or indefinite؟ معرف ولا غير معرف؟ لكن الخطأ اللي بيقع فيه الطلبة دائما يقول لك the tea. إذا الأوبجكت معرف يوضع كما هو معرف. إذا ما معرف يوضع شنو؟ إذا سبقته صفة مثلا برضه مثلا I always buy an expensive car. I always buy an expensive car. I always buy an expensive car. هتيجي تقول شنو انت لما تحاول تقول an expensive car is always bought. An expensive car is always bought. الصفة لازم تصبغها بشنو؟ لازم تجيبها قبل النون. اوكي إذا في صفة. اوكي؟ طيب السؤال هيجيني كيف في الامتحان؟ ركز معايا. When I say like put the verb in brackets in its correct form. I'll put the verbs in brackets in their correct form. When I say my mother always make tea. My mother always make tea. This is a sentence, okay, given to you, and you are asked to put the verb between brackets in its correct form. First of all, you have to know, is it an active voice or passive voice? Is it an active voice or passive voice? So when I say my mother always made tea, is it an active voice or passive voice?
Active.
Active voice. This sentence is not passive voice. Why? Because we know the subject. The subject is what? My mother. Is it an affirmative statement or a negative statement or an interrogative statement? الجملة دي جملة مثبتة ولا جملة منفية ولا جملة استفهامية؟ It is an affirmative statement. عرفت كيف أنا affirmative statement؟ Because just you are given the infinitive in between two brackets. ده infinitive between two brackets. Okay؟ كلام واضح؟ يعني شنو؟ infinitive فعل مجرد between two brackets. طيب لو دخل هنا نقطة جملة negative ولا affirmative ولا interrogative؟ negative إذا دخل نقطة أو never. إذا ده question mark معنى الجملة دي شنو؟ interrogative. الجملة دي affirmative statement جملة مثبتة in the present simple tense. In the present عرفت كيف present simple انت؟ that verb always. طيب يلا نصنف الفعل ده يلا. My mother always makes. It is an active voice. Makes. Present simple tense. But when I say she, okay, he always make. ممكن اكتب by my mother ممكن ما نكتبها ما في اشكال. طيب لما نقول she dash always make. Does tea make itself by itself or there is someone who makes it? Does tea make itself by itself or there is someone who makes it? هل الشيء ده ممكن يصنع نفسه ولا يصنع؟ Is it an active voice or passive voice? Is it an active voice or passive voice? Passive voice. Why? Because tea cannot make itself by itself and we don't know the person who makes the tea. احنا ما عارفين الشخص اللي صنع الشاي والشاي لا يصنع. انما الشاي لا يصنع نفسه انما يصنع. So we say tea is always made. أنا ممكن أكتب في النهاية شنو؟ by my mother, by my أو ممكن ما أكتبها. أوكي؟ اللي بعد معي. Trees dash give water every day. Every day. Every what? Day. This sentence, is it an active voice or passive voice? Passive voice. Why? Because trees cannot give themselves by themselves water. There is someone who gives them water. هل هي بتعطي الماء ولا تعطى الماء؟ تعطي الماء ولا تعطى الماء؟ Is it an active voice or passive voice? So we say trees are given. Trees are what?
Given.
Trees are given. are شنو؟
Given.
are given. طيب الشهادة السودانية السؤال في الشهادة السودانية 2021 جاب هذا المثال. يعني the soap هو countable ولا uncountable؟ uncountable. The soap used for washing. For what? Washing. The soap used for washing. Does the soap use itself by itself or there is someone who uses it? هل الصابون ده يستخدم ولا يستخدم؟ Active voice or passive voice? So we say the soap is used. The soap is what? Is used. then احنا استخدمنا present simple tense. The soap is used. مش washing. الأدفير شنو هنا يا جماعة؟ هنا فيها أدفير؟ The soap يا مع the soap uncountable noun عشان كده استخدمنا auxiliary is. Then the past participle the soap is used for washing. ليه استخدمت is؟ ليه استخدمت present simple؟ Because there is no adverb of time given. احنا بنعرف انه any sentence which does not have any adverb of time given treated as present simple tense. هي جملة معنى أظن في زمان عملنا معاملة present simple tense. اندفاع ولا truth؟ past ولا truth؟ شباب فاكت ولا تروث؟ فاكت. إذا كان يقول تروث this is a truth not a fact. fact ده يا جماعة بيتقسم لثلاثة أقسام، خلي بالك معايا. natural facts. natural حاجات طبيعية. the sky is blue. okay? the sun rises in the east. scientific fact حقيقة علمية. malaria is a killable disease. malaria is a killable disease. حقيقة علمية. chloroquine treats malaria. chloroquine treats malaria. chloroquine بيعالج الملاريا، دي حقيقة علمية. اوكي؟ virus or the virus causes or cause COVID-19 حقيقة علمية. or geographical fact. geographical fact حقيقة جغرافية. the light comes from cows to nose. دي حقيقة جغرافية. but when I say my father gives me money, my father gives me money. حقيقة ولا ما حقيقة؟ انتوا ما بنقول عليها fact، بنقول عليها truth. اوكي؟ my grandfather tells folk stories. my grandfather tells folk stories. يبدي يخبر قصص شعبية. حقيقة ولا ما حقيقة؟ علمية ولا جغرافية ولا طبيعية؟ ولا ما أعرف. ولا علمية ولا جغرافية ولا طبيعية. دي truth. دي عبارة عن شنو؟ so the soap is used. the soap is what؟ used. خلي بالك معايا. طب لو جاوب السؤال كده في الامتحان قالوا the soap not used for washing. ده not هنا دخل هنا اهو. ها؟ أقول the soap is not used for washing أو the soap isn't used for washing. إذا دخل not هنا هنقول منفي. إذا دخل not هنعمل شنو؟ are not is not are not plus past past. طيب ركز معايا اديك مثال فيه نقطة ونشوف. The boys not punish every day by their parents. Is it an active voice or passive voice? passive voice. عرفت كيف انت passive voice؟ هنا عندنا منو؟ by. The boys not punished every day by their parents. Put the verb between brackets in the correct form or its correct form. The boys not punished every day by their parents. We say the boys are not punished. The boys what? Are not punished. Are not punished. ركز معايا. أنا لما أقول ركز معايا my mother makes tea every day. لو قلنا tea not make every day. tea not make every day. هقول شنو أنا؟ هقول اللي بس كويس كيف؟ tea not make every day. هتكون tea إذا دخلنا هنا نقطة هنا خلي always زي الساعة. لو قلنا كده عين معايا tea not make every day. tea not make every day. هنقول شنو؟ tea is not what?
made.
Is not made. Tea is not made every day. Tea is not made. Tea is not made. Is not what? Made. طيب ممكن تكون في إجابة ثانية للكلام ده؟ ها؟ احنا ما بنقول من الاسم. أنا ما يا جماعة أنا هستخدم شنو أنا خلي بالك القاعدة شنو؟ object زائد منه؟ or are or زي الباس participle. لازم يكون عندنا helping verb زي الباس participle. أوكي شباب؟ لازم يكون عندنا شنو؟ helping verb زي الباس participle. كلام أخوتكم اللي قالت does not. هل does not يجي بعدها باس participle؟
لا.
يجي بعدها infinitive. مستحيل استخدمها. القاعدة شنو؟ we begin with the object then we add the auxiliary am or is or are plus past participle. طيب أنا سؤالي لكم شنو؟ tea is not made every day. أنا عاوز إجابة ثانية للكلام ده. زول آخر ممكن يقول لي كده معي ممكن يقول لي لو قلت خلي بالك لو قلت no tea ممكن يقول لي no tea is made every day. لو قلنا naughty is made every day الكلام ده خطأ ولا صح؟ صح ما في إشكال. عادي ممكن أقول naughty is made every day. لما نبدأ بنو ما حتحتاج تاني أحط هنا إيش معنى؟ أوكي شباب؟ alright. أنا هقول جمل هقول اللي passive voice من present simple ل passive voice. The government makes the law. مع بعض كلنا نشتغل. The government makes the law. مع بعض كلنا بصوت واحد. The law is made. law معناها القانون. The government makes the laws. The laws are made. I publish the newspaper. الصوت عالي كلنا ها. I publish the newspaper. Is published. I publish the newspapers. The newspapers are published. I read the book. The book is read. I read the books. The books are read. Tom invites me. I am invited. Tom invites me. I am invited. I am what? Invited. نجي لاثنين. لو عندنا past simple tense. Past what? Simple tense. We begin with. Then we add the auxiliary was or were plus past participle. Why? Because the sentence is in the past. The sentence is in the past. Ali took the table. When I say Ali took the table, Ali took the table. Ali took the table. Is it an active voice or passive voice?
Active.
Active voice. What is the subject of this sentence? What is the tense? Took. It is what? Past simple tense. What is the object? The table. Now we want to change this sentence into passive voice. We begin with the object, the table. We say the table was taken, was participle. The table was taken, was what? Taken. كنكتب by علي ممكن ما أكتبه ما في إشكال. So when I say Ali took the tables, Ali took the tables, Ali took the tables. Is it an active voice or passive voice?
Active voice.
We say the tables were taken by Ali or were taken. The tables what? Were taken. ممكن نكتب by علي ممكن. Okay? حول الجمل دي لجمل passive voice. The farmer planted the tree. The farmer planted the tree. The tree. The tree. The tree. The tree was. The tree singular مفرد. أقول إيه؟ The farmer planted the tree. The farmer planted the tree. The tree was planted. The farmer planted the trees. The trees were planted. I bought an expensive car. I bought an expensive car. An expensive car was bought. I bought expensive cars. I bought expensive cars. We can't say an expensive cars. مستحيل نقول إحنا an expensive car أو cars. إحنا الآن دي بنستخدمها دائما للمفرد مصدوع بالصفة. I bought expensive cars. ماذا؟ أنا ما عرفتها. I bought expensive cars. Expensive cars were bought. The teacher taught the lesson. The teacher taught the lesson. The lesson was taught. The teacher taught the lessons. The lessons were taught. I sold the house. The house was sold. I sold the houses. The houses were sold. ركز معايا في المثال اللي هقوله ده، ركز معايا شوية. The teacher taught us the lesson. The teacher taught us the lesson. نكتب على السبورة. The teacher taught us the lesson. Taught us the lesson. Us the lesson. The teacher taught us the lesson. Taught us the lesson. Is it an active voice or passive voice?
Active.
Active voice. What is the subject of this sentence?
Teacher.
The teacher. What is the tense?
Taught.
Taught. It is past simple tense. Here we have two objects. We have two objects. عندنا الأوبجكت الأول هو منه والأوبجكت الثاني منه lesson. إذا أنا عندي خيارين عشان أحول لباسيف فويس. إذا أنا بريد منه أقول شنو؟ We were taught the lesson. We were taught the lesson. We were taught the lesson by the teacher. By the teacher. This is the first option. ده الخيار الأول اللي هجاوب بيه. الخيار الثاني حبله منه. You say the lesson was taught to us. Was what? Taught to us. Taught to us. alright يا شباب. كلام واضح؟ احنا عندنا two objects. عندنا المفعول بتاعنا الأول منه us. المفعول الثاني منه the lesson. We say we were taught the lesson by the teacher, or the lesson was taught to us. Was taught to us. طيب. When I say Ali invited me, Ali invited me, Ali invited
Me.
I was invited. I was invited. Ali punished me. I was punished. I was punished. Ali told me. I was told. طيب لما نقول Ali told me the story. Ali told me the story. نبدأ بمين. I was told the story, or the story was told to me. ده المثال الثاني. Ali told me the story. Ali told me the story. نبدأ بمين. I was told the story, or the story was told to me. طيب في الشهادة السودانية العام 2000 جاب كده. قال a big factory built 10 years ago. 10 years ago. A big factory built 10 years ago. Is it an active voice or passive voice?
Active.
Active كيف تكون active؟ أنا هسألك سؤال بالراحة. Is it possible for the factory to build itself by itself? Or there is someone who builds the factory? هل المصنع ده يبني ولا يبنى؟ Active ولا passive؟
Passive.
A big factory built 10 years ago. طبعا 10 years ago ده باص مش كده؟
أيوه.
هقول a big factory was built. Was what? Built. A big factory was built 10 years ago. A big factory was built 10 years ago. Was built. الشهادة السودانية 2004 جاب هذا المثال برضه 2004. قال many universities built in 1994 in 1994 is it past time or present time? Past time. Is it an active voice or passive voice? Passive voice. We say many universities
Where?
were built. Were what? Built. We say many universities were built. Were built. طيب لو حولنا إندي لسينس هتبقى شنو؟ لما نحول إندي لسينس بتبقى present perfect. Present إذا غير البريبوزيشن in لكلمة since هقول many universities have been built. Have been what? Built. لكن لما نقول إنه معاها سنة الرقم يبقى simple tense. إذا غير إن لسينس تبقى شنو؟ present perfect. Present perfect. الشهادة السودانية 2008 جاب هذا السؤال. قال a new bridge برضه نفس الفعل build. build last year. last year. Is it an active voice or passive voice? Passive voice. We say a new village was built. Was what? was built. الشهادة السودانية 2022 قال during the last flood. During the last flood, many houses destroyed. Many houses destroyed. هل المنازل تدمر ولا تدمر؟ active ولا passive؟ during the last flood. طبعا flood دي yeah sometimes it is a verb, sometimes it is a noun. flood بمعنى يفيض بمعنى شنو فيضان. هنا during the last flood هي عبارة عن noun. وانا عرفتها كيف bust. the last. Okay? During the last flood many houses were destroyed. During the last flood, many houses were destroyed. Were what? Were destroyed. طيب الملاحظ شنو نحن ما زلنا في verb to be. ما زلنا في الverb شنو؟ am is are was and will. عندنا ثلاثة يلا. لو عندنا present continuous tense. present أنا ما قاعد أسمع صوتكم. present we begin with what? object. We add the auxiliaries. نضيف الأفعال المساعدة من هنا. كده بنقول الأوبجكت بتاعي مي. هنضيف من هنا إحنا is or are plus being plus what? being to indicate the continuity nature. لازم نضيف كلمة being عشان ندل على الاستمرارية زي past participle. وأنا لو ما ضفت كلمة being دي قاعدة منه؟ دي قاعدة منها شباب لو ما ضفت كلمة. إذا to distinguish عشان نميز to differentiate عشان نميز between the rule of the present simple and the rule of the present continuous we have to add the word what? being. We have to add the word being to indicate that this action is in a continuity nature عشان نأكد إن الفعل ده مستمر. أوكي؟ طيب علي is taking the table. Ali is taking what? The table. Is it an active voice or passive voice? Active voice. What is the subject? What is the tense? Is taking. Is what is it? Present continuous. What is it? Present continuous. What is the object? We begin with. We say the table is being taken. 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 Is being what? By Mino? By Ali. When I say Ali is taking the tables, Ali is taking the tables. Ali is taking the tables. Is it an active voice or passive voice? We say the tables are being taken. Are being what? Taken by Ali. Are being taken. The tables are being taken. The tables are being taken. طيب أنا هقول جمل هقول لي passive voice. My grandfather is telling the story. Now, my grandfather is telling the story now. The story is being told now. The story is being told now. My grandfather is telling the stories now. The stories are being told now. Ali is telling me. Ali is telling what? Me. احنا ممكن نقول علي is telling me the story. لازم يكون عندنا two objects. أنا قلت علي is telling me وصفتها هقول لك what is he telling you? Okay? Ali is telling me. We say I am being told. I am being told. I am being what? Told. I am being told. By Ali. طيب put this verb in its correct form. Millions of trees, millions of trees, millions of trees, millions of trees. Plant nowadays, plant nowadays. Millions of trees plant nowadays. Is it an active voice or passive voice? Passive voice. We say millions of trees are being planted. Millions of trees are being planted. Millions of trees are what? Are being planted. Being what? Planted. Millions of trees are being planted. Great efforts. Great efforts. Great efforts. مجهودات عظيمة. Make to save trees in the current time. Let's say current time. Current time. Current time. Current time. Current time is the time being. The time being. current time معناه الوقت الحالي الحاضر. وcurrent بمعنى تيار. وcurrently معناه شنو؟ حاليا حاضرا. ودي adverb للpresent continuous tense. Great efforts made to save trees in the current time. Is it an active voice or passive voice? Passive voice. Why? Because we don't know the person who makes these or who is making these efforts. احنا ما عارفين الشخص اللي بيعمل المجهودات دي. So we say great efforts are being made. Are what? Are being made. Are being what? Made. أربعة past continuous tense. Past what? Past what? Past what? We begin with the object. هنبدأ بالobject. هنضيف was للمفرد وwhere للجمع. لأنه مستمر لازم نضيف كلمة being زي the past participle being plus past participle. Ali was taking the table. Ali was taking the table. Is it an active voice or passive voice? Is it an active voice or passive voice? Why? Because we know the subject. The subject is Ali. So we begin with the table. We say the table was being taken. The table was being taken. Was what? Being taken. So when I say Ali was taking the tables. Ali was taking the tables. We say the tables were being taken. The tables were being taken. The tables were being taken. The tables what? Were being taken. Were what? Being taken. The tables were being taken. Were being taken. By Ali. By منو؟ by. اوكي؟ طيب انا هاخد مثال هطبق عليه present simple تطبقه present simple past simple اوكي؟ present continuous past continuous. We publish the novel. novel معناها رواية. We publish the novel. اشتغل يا أخي. We publish the novel. حولها لباسف voice. We publish كلنا مع بعض نشتغل بصوت واحد. We publish the novel. The novel is published. We publish the novels. The novels are published. حولها past simple tense. We published the novel. The novel was published. We published the novels. The novels were published. We are publishing the novel now. The novel is being published now. We are publishing the novels now. The novels are being published. I was publishing the novel. The novel was being published. I was publishing the novels. The novels were being published. واحد يجيب على حيل عشان يشتغل لنا المثال في كل الفيسز. واحد بيثق في نفسه يجيب على حيل سريع. جيب. ركز معايا. The farmer plants the tree. The farmer plants the tree. The farmer plants the tree. I present simple. أنا ما أديك present simple, past simple, present continuous, past continuous. The farmer plants the tree.
The tree is
Planted. The farmer plants the trees.
the trees were
The trees
planted.
are planted. The farmer planted the tree.
The tree was planted.
The farmer planted the trees.
Huh?
The farmer planted the trees.
The trees were
Plant.
planted.
The farmer plant the tree. The farmer is planting the tree.
The tree is being planted.
The farmer is planting the trees. معايا بديك لها مفرد احيانا وثاني جمع مش كده؟ The farmer is planting the trees.
The trees are being planted.
The farmer was planting the tree. The farmer was planting the tree.
The tree was planted.
Was being planted. The farmer was planting the trees.
The trees were being planted.
اوكي يا شباب؟ واضح الكلام؟ واضح؟ طب تعالي نجيب كلام، شغالين نفس الكلام. دور آخر. دور آخر. دور تاني نجيب. ها؟ رجعنا. نجيب فيه. واحد يجيب يا جماعة. طيب نشتغل مع بعض كلنا يلا. The mechanic prepares the car. صوت واحد ما the car is prepared. أثقوا في ربنا سبحانه وتعالى ثقة مطلقة ثم أثقوا في نفسكم. هنبدأ من هنا. The mechanic prepares the car. The car is prepared. The mechanic prepares the cars. The cars are prepared. The mechanic prepared the car. The car was prepared. The mechanic prepared the cars. The cars were prepared. The mechanic is preparing the car. The car is being prepared. The mechanic is preparing the cars. The cars are being prepared. The mechanic was preparing the car. The car was being prepared. The mechanic was preparing the cars. The cars were being prepared. Okay? Alright? نقول الكلام ده سريع.